Boom, Roz Slaughter here, host of the 1 Hour Trainer Summit with a training specifically with 5 ways to get more referrals without spending any money on Facebook. Stay tuned. Let me ask you a question. Are you tired of spending your hard-earned money on Facebook ads that fall short? Maybe even you're getting some leads, but you always feel like you're on the hunt and you're having trouble actually getting these clients that you get from Facebook to stay with you long enough so that you can make a positive ROI. See, a lot of times, personal trainers, we're doing what everyone wants us to do. We're getting leads, we're using Facebook, everyone's telling us we must use social media. But what I'm finding after talking to hundreds of trainers, that they're struggling to make ends meet. Yeah, they may be making $8,000 to $12,000 a month, but what happens when their rent is $5,500 and they got to pay their trainers and they haven't paid themselves a salary in 3 to 6 months because they're working so hard? What we found here at Fitness Business Mastery is that trainers need to know a few other things. 1, how to market without just Facebook. 2, how to get referrals in that allow them to keep the lifetime value of those clients a lot longer so that they can make positive ROIs and start paying themselves. That's why I came up with this training. 5 ways that you can generate more referrals into your personal training studio without spending any money on Facebook. See, the way we built my business is about relationships. Getting out there, using your $1 million message to actually connect with people so that they know who you are, what you stand for, and more importantly, why they need to come to you because you are the go-to expert. Is that something that you want in your business? That's why I created this training. Number 1, relationships. How many of you actually have a viable relationship with a real estate agent in your area? See, I can tell you that if you create a relationship with a real estate agent, broker, you're gonna have someone who is an influencer in your area. And more importantly, when I say influencer, they're gonna know when the people are moving in and out, and you want them on your database. You want them to say, hey, Roz, I got someone moving into your town. They need a gym. Let me send them to you. But you gotta make sure that the relationship is solid. You gotta make sure that you're reaching out, giving as well. You're not just a taker. So when I started building my relationship with the local brokers, we have about 3 or 4 amazing agents that come into my business and they refer us, but more importantly, they know and we stay top of the mind to them. So when someone's coming in or going out, we make sure if someone says, I'm looking for a home, I'm looking to get an apartment for my son who's going to college, I always refer out. See, you have to make sure that you become a giver. That's when the relationship is going to be really balanced. That's number 1. Find a local agent in your area, take them out for coffee, share with them your $1 million message of why you're unique and special, and then let them know that you want to refer to them as well. Get their cards, and anybody you could possibly think of who's looking for a home or apartment or something like that, make sure you use that card. But don't just say, oh, I'm going to refer. Ask them questions. Learn about them. What are their specialties? Where are the areas that they specialize in? Is it small homes, big homes? You want to know this information so that you are not just throwing shit against the wall hoping it will stick. Number 2, hair salons, hairdressers. These are people who are also very influential, and especially if your target market is women. Women always go to get their hair done. And let me tell you, there's not a more loyal bunch of people than those who go to a salon. I know my wife, she goes to the same place every week. She gets her hair blowed out, she gets it dyed, it gets cut. But more importantly, she takes my flyers in there. They know me, I know them, and we refer back to them. See, I want you guys to think outside the box for a moment. And yeah, if you're a guy like myself, I'm not going into the salon saying, hey, I want to send you customers. You're going to have to get creative. You're going to have to use one of your clients. You're going to have to use maybe your wife or your girlfriend, or if you're a female entrepreneur, you're going to have to get off your ass and get out there and create some relationships. See, because I'm talking directly to you now. I want to get passionate and serious because I can tell you that I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on Facebook. Some of my campaigns have been rock star campaigns. Some of them have flopped and hit the ground. But I can tell you that my business isn't built with one marketing spoke. See, because if that's the case, you're gonna live and die on Facebook. And if Mark Zuckerberg decides to snatch your leads away, one day your business will crash. And that's what's happening to this industry. So many people, we got so many agencies out there. We have so many gurus telling you Facebook is the place to be. But what I want you guys to understand is that it's not the only place that you can attract clients, that you can build your business. And if you believe that, you're gonna find yourself stuck spending money, because the more money that the leads get, the higher the cost, you're gonna have to raise your prices, and eventually your clients may not wanna pay that. So I want you to think, how do you get more salons and hairdressers in your Rolodex on your speed dial so that you can refer them and they're referring to you? And that's a number 2. Number 3, this is an easy one. Print out t-shirts. I love referrals. Put them on, have your trainers, every 6 to 8 weeks, the entire team wears them. This is going to what? Stimulate conversations. Those conversations are going to lead to what? Referrals. Because I can tell you that just because they come to your gym or they come to your studio and you're thinking, oh, they're always going to be thinking of me. No, people have lives and their lives are important to them. So what I want you guys to think about is, okay, how do I create that conversation? What is the conversation starter? It's the I love referrals t-shirts. Number 4, become a health advocate. See, if you want to be the go-to person in your area, first you got to make sure your content is relatable. 2, you got to make sure it's relevant. And 3, you got to make sure it's you. Remember? Raw. So I want you to keep that content real. But how do you do that? Go out to your local health food stores. Go out to your local restaurants and frequent them. Give those entrepreneurs and those business owners your hard-earned money. I want you to get in there, make friends with the bartender, make friends with the hostess, make friends with the cashier at the health food store. Make sure that they know your name, but more importantly, you know their name. See, that's what too many people are. We get in there and we say, oh yeah, I walked in, I gave them my cards, I put my flyers up. That's not enough. You got to go multiple layers deep in order to actually accomplish the goal of making sure that they know you, you know them, and then there's a relationship. And you don't build a relationship on one instant. It's going to be over, repeatable, going back. I go to the same health food store in my local area to get my greens drink each and every week. And when I go in there, I'm like, hey, Mark, hey, Stacy, how's everybody doing? I go in there with an attitude of I'm giving, I'm excited, I'm passionate about what I do as a health professional. That's why they know who I am. Number 5, this is an easy one, but too many people are just not doing it. And I bet you're not doing it either. It's writing a handwritten thank you card to all your clients to give you a referral. Handwritten with your signature on it with a different note each time. This allows them to say, wow, Roz thought of me. He wanted to thank me for telling people about his business, helping him grow his business. I want you guys to do that. It's very simple. Go out today. I encourage you to go out today, get a stack of cards, and whether you got a referral this week, last week, I don't care. Go back 3 months, and every single client that sent you a referral, all you have to do is write a handwritten card out. If you want to be special, put a $5 gift card to Starbucks in it. $5. Your business is worth that, right? You spend more of that for an email opt-in. $5, send it out, and I can guarantee you, you do this for 90 days. Yes, I said 90 days. You're gonna see referrals start to come in consistently. And then you can integrate other referral systems into your program. This is gonna be a serious boost in revenue. In the last week, I came home from a vacation. I got 5 clients, over $5,500 in revenue, and I spent not 1 penny on Facebook. It was all from referrals. They walked in, they gave me credit cards. Why? Because a referral is so much better than a cold lead. They come in hot, they know who you are, they've seen your success, and more importantly, there's trust. When there's trust, the close is simple. So let me summarize this for you. 5 ways to get more referrals without spending any money on Facebook. Number 1, you want to build relationships with people like real estate agents. Number 2, you want to go out and find 2 or at least 3 hair salons and hairdressers, people who actually do the thing, who are working with people, and make sure that you create a relationship with them. If you have to, bring them into your studio, do a pro bono month, give, so that they can test out what you want them to share with others. 3, I love referral t-shirts. Every 6 to 8 weeks, have your entire team wearing these t-shirts. Number 4, become a health advocate in your local area. I want you to know the people in the stores. I want you to know the restaurants you frequent. I want you to know the hostesses at these restaurants. And number 5, I want you to start sending out handwritten thank you cards. that is going to increase your business. That's going to increase your connectivity, and more importantly, it'll allow you to get your $1 million message out. That's why when we wrote the 1 Hour Trainer book, it was all about finding your $1 million message, dialing it in so that when you market, people know who you are, what you stand for, and more importantly, how they connect with you. I'm Rod Slaughter from FitnessBusinessMastery.com and author of the 1 Hour Trainer. Thank you for watching this training. I look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial. Have a great day. Go out there and make a huge impact in your business. Boom!